Pahalgam, a land of peace, pilgrimage, and pristine valleys. But on that fateful day, silence was shattered by gunfire. What happened in Pahalgam wasn't just an isolated incident, it was a chilling echo of decades of unresolved tension between two nuclear-armed neighbors, India and Pakistan. But was this attack just another incident or message? And what dark history lies beneath the surface of this seemingly peaceful valley? It was early morning in Pahalgam, the town preparing for the annual Amarnath Yatra. Pilgrims, locals and security forces moved through the winding valley routes with their usual alertness. But then, a group of heavily armed militants ambushed a convoy near the Lidar River. Within minutes, chaos erupted. 7 were killed. Among them were 3 security personnel, 2 yatris and 2 drivers. Dozens injured, panic spread, news channels lit up. Twitter exploded. Initial reports pointed to a Pakistan-based group. But the intelligence community was careful. Not every gunman is backed by a state. Still, the signs were familiar. Same weapons, same infiltration routes, same pattern we've seen before. But the investigation went deeper. Intercepts, mobile signals and recovered gear led to a chilling discovery. This attack was not random. It was planned weeks in advance. And the target was symbolic, because it sits at the heart of India's cultural and religious unity. An attack here sends shockwaves, not just politically, but emotionally. This wasn't war, it was psychological warfare. To understand this attack, we need to go back, way back. 1947, the year of partition. India was split in 2. Blood flowed on both sides, but Kashmir remained undecided. Maharaja Hari Singh acceded to India, but Pakistan never accepted it. 1947, 1965, 1971, 1999, the years of war. But not all battles were on the battlefield. After Kargil came covert warfare, terror camps, infiltration, state-sponsored or rogue. We may never know the whole truth. These were not just attacks on civilians or soldiers. These were messages, loud, bloody, and deliberate. Every time diplomacy took a step forward, terror pulled it 2 steps back. Lahore Bus Yatra, followed by Kargil War Agra Summit, followed by the Parliament attack. Modi's surprise visit to Lahore, followed by Pathankot and Uri. The pattern was haunting, and now, Pahalgam. Was this a response to something? Some believe the recent abrogation of Article 370 reignited cross-border tensions. Others say it was about derailing peace efforts. But what if this was part of a much older strategy? A low-cost, high-impact war, a bleeding India, slowly over time, through 1,000 cuts. Here's the chilling part. The Pahalgam attack might just be the surface. Underneath lies a proxy war, a psychological war. Weapons today are not just guns, they are narratives, social media manipulation, misinformation, and psychological operations. Kashmir is no longer just a territory, it's a battleground of ideologies, global geopolitics, and radical agendas. And every attack, like Pahalgam, pushes people further apart. It fuels mistrust, hate, and fear. And that is the true weapon, because when nations stop trusting, war becomes inevitable. Pahalgam's rivers still flow, its valleys still bloom, but the silence now feels heavier. Each bullet fired wasn't just aimed at a convoy, it was aimed at the idea of peace. And that is what we must protect. Because if we don't learn from history, we might just repeat it. So the next time you hear of an attack, don't just ask who did it, ask why now? And what's the bigger game? Peace is not just the absence of war, but the courage to stop it before it starts. like, comment your thoughts, subscribe for more untold stories, turn on the bell icon. The truth shouldn't be missed.